Good morning. This is Deanna Delell, owner of Heal in Motion PT, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Heal in Motion PT. I'm going to go through a Pilates workout for you. It's created by a South African BASI instructor, and I can't find his name. I'm sorry. I searched all over the internet, and his YouTube video is no longer there. But he called it the Powerhouse. Powerhouse workout. Takes about 22 minutes. And it's sort of non-stop, and you're supposed to know what you're doing. So try your best, and if you have not taken any BASI Pilates classes with me, you might wish to go through some of the basic videos I have. There's a beginner mat class that covers 6. This is probably about 22 exercises, so we'll see how we go. Enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to keep it on the mat. But you're going to see me stand up to do my standing roll down, but the rest is going to be on the floor. So I'm just going to keep the camera on the mat. Okay, feet are sit bones width apart. Take a breath in, reach up. Let your arms melt down. Good, line up through your heels, right, as if you're lining your back on a wall. Breath in, exhale, roll down. Pause at the bottom, breath in. And restack. Squeeze your behind, restack your pelvis, your vertebrae, and your head on top. From here, a little sit to stand. Really just reaching back. You're trying to stretch a little bit before we lay down. Stay down. Let the arms swing. Inhale, exhale. Good. Right arm up, left arm down. Turn a little bit, and the other way. Good. Hold both arms up. Dig as deep as you can get. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. All right, laying on down. Find your posture on the mat. Little space in your lower back. Okay, fingertips long, reaching towards your heels. Feet are about sit bones width apart, and my chin is fairly tucked, so my nose is straight up to the ceiling. Breath in, exhale, tighten. Inhale, relax. Exhale, tighten. Inhale, relax. Next exhale, imprint. Try to push your vertebrae down into the floor. Inhale, relax. It's small. You're trying not to squeeze your butt yet. Just kind of pull those vertebrae down and in. Get a little bit of movement in your hips as you're doing that. A little movement in your hips, using your core. Good. This next one, I'm going to have you imprint and roll your fingertips towards as you lift your head up. Inhale, relax back down. Exhale, roll up. This is just to kind of test out your neck. Make sure your neck is feeling strong today. Otherwise, some of the exercises you may wish to use a towel behind your head if your neck is already hurting you with this. All right, keep your head flat on the floor, hands down. Exhale, imprint, roll on up. Breath in. Exhale, roll down. Exhale, roll up. Good. Usually Pilates is done without pace, without a musical background, but this is the morning for me. I just had a jog and I'm feeling kind of pumped up, and I want to keep going like this, so that's my choice today. But you can turn the soundtrack off and just follow my video if you want. If you want something more peaceful today. Keeping my knees kind of narrow. Since I'm a jogger, my IT bands are pretty tight, so my knees want to splay out. So here I'm trying to keep them nice and narrow. Keep that tilt in my pelvis as I roll one vertebrae down at a time, one vertebrae at a time up. All right, opening my arms up to a T, facing the ceiling. If I don't have enough room, I can make it like a football goal post. Okay. Tabletop, tabletop. They're squeezed together. I'm going to inhale, drift. My knees stay together. Exhale back. Inhale, drift. Exhale back. The discipline with this is keeping your knees, your feet, your ankles stuck together. Don't let them slide from one another. It means you might have gone too far or you didn't quite get the rotation of your hips that we want. We want your torso steady on the floor and your hips rotating one way. Pull them back and the other way. One more each side. You could try to go to the pace of the music, but then you wouldn't get the full emphasis. So do what you need to do. One foot down and then the other. Hands behind your head. Again, you could use a towel if you like. Behind your head, not your neck. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift. Breath in. Exhale, lower. Good. This is called chest lift. Means I'm lifting my chest. I'm not trying to change my lower half. My lower half pelvis stays still, as if I've got a little plate on my belly button and my pubis bone, and that plate stays even. Okay, so don't let your body tuck like this. That's not quite what we're looking for. We're looking for just a flat pelvis and chest lift. Exhale up, pause at the top, breath in, exhale down. Stay up this time. Exhale up, take a breath in. We're going to rotate. Good, I'm looking to the outside of my knees. Looking to the outside of my knees. My pelvis stays level, none of this is changing. I'm keeping my shoulder blades high off the floor in the middle. Good, pause here, fingertips up. Reach your feet out, 1, 2, move, roll up. Good, pause for a moment, I gotta grab my paper. I don't have everything memorized, you know. All right, we're gonna roll on down and start the 100. So you're rolling on down, tabletop, tabletop, turn your palms down, take a breath in, and begin. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. There's lots of different places to put your feet for the 100. They can be on the floor if you're just starting out. Chest lift and you just pump your arms. They could also be up toward the ceiling. In this position, I'm going to really tuck my body and try to curl as high as I can, imprinting my lower back. You could also lower them, but don't let your lower back leave the floor. Keep your lower back smashed into the floor. Good, so we're still breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3. We got 20 more. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5. Last 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give yourself a little rest. You can stay down. Okay, arms overhead. We're gonna start with a nice, easier roll up. So I've got my hands on my legs and then I pull. Finish here. Exhale, roll down. This is an assisted way. Okay, if you already know you can do it, let's take out the assistance. Pause. Roll back down. Inhale, move. Exhale, roll up. Pause, inhale. Exhale, roll down. Try 2 more. I've just got to change my mic position. You keep going. There we go. Good. On your last one, you're going to finish on the floor. Open those arms up to a T again. Palms facing the ceiling or goalpost. Right leg to tabletop. Point to the ceiling. Dorsiflex that toe back. Drift to the inside and circle. So you can make this a very controlled circle, or you can get a little momentum as long as you can hold your pelvis still. So drop catch, that's another way to get way up to the top and get that hamstring stretch. If you're just starting out and this is too hard to keep your legs straight, you can always bend your knee a little bit, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the hamstring stretch. So as much as you can, change to the other direction. I'm drifting to the outside. Inhale, exhale. Again, there's a lot to each of these exercises. If you've never taken the class before, you might wish to hire me to teach you, or start with some more basic classes. Inhale, exhale. All right, tabletop that leg. You should be nice and worn out there. Straight down on the floor. Tabletop left leg. Point to the ceiling, dorsiflex back. Nice hamstring stretch. Drift to the inside, circle. Inhale, exhale. Doing about 10 circles each direction. I do lose count when I'm talking, so feel free to change direction earlier. All right, let's change direction, drifting to the outside. My goal is pelvic stability in this exercise and a hamstring stretch. I cannot get a hamstring stretch if I bend my knee. So remember what's important and try to get what you can out of this. All right, gotta check what's next, since it's not my program. All right, bend to the tabletop, bring both knees into your chest, give it a little cuddle, and you might need to pump up your ball, right? At the beginning, you might need to pump up. So I've made a ball, inhale back, exhale up. If you've never rolled like a ball, it could be a little tricky at first, but think about the tension you actually require a real ball to have. So have a lot of tension in your arms, pits are drawn down towards your pockets, and I've got a little shape of a ball I'm imagining right here in my tummy. Stay on your back. Woo, rolling it out. There you go. Okay, I call this a potato bug. All right, it's the beginning of our double leg stretch. So from this potato bug position, I'm very tense. I have a lot of tension in my ball. Inhale, make a V. Exhale, circle around. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. Good, so the correct form is the hands facing the ceiling, make a V, circle around, cause that tension again. 2 more. Trying to keep just a few vertebrae on the floor. Chest lift stays the same no matter whether your arms are up or your hands are on your knees. Single leg stretch. Stretch it out. Swap, swap. I exhale as I extend that foot out on the same line as the tabletop foot. I have tension in my hand and my knee. So my shin is pushing up into my hand is pushing into my shin. Add a little crisscross. You got your hands behind your head, crisscross. I'm rotating to the outside of that tabletop knee. Notice I stop my knee at about tabletop. I don't let it come all the way into my chest. That's a little too easy. Looking to the outside of my knee, keeping my chest nice and high, never lays down, not yet. All right, make your little ball and give yourself a rest. I gotta check my page. All right, good, we're already on page 2. You're moving right along. All right, from here, roll on up. Extend your feet out, dorsiflex up, arms out. You can also make a football goalpost. Your goal is to be 90 degrees from the floor. Exhale, exhale, inhale back. Exhale, exhale, inhale back. My feet are stuck together, and that's so that I know they're not moving. If they slip and slide from one another, my hips moved. What I want is my rib cage to be twisting on top of a stable hip base. Last one. Good, now spread your feet about the width of the mat. Hands forward, take a breath in, and roll off the wall behind you, the pretend wall. Breath in, line back up. Breath in, roll on down. Breath in, roll back up. Good, so in the ideal world, you literally have an invisible wall behind you, literal and invisible, right? And you're lining yourself up to the wall. All right, the saw. I have to show you this way. Feet are about the width of the mat. Palms are facing forward. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, head toward the knee. Inhale, extend, unhinge. Exhale, unrotate the arms. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, make your back flat, come up. Exhale, unrotate the arms. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, stretch further, unhinge. Exhale, unrotate. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Very nice. Rolling back down into a little teaser prep. If you just started this kind of class, you can do a teaser prep here. You can grab behind, exhale, roll down, breath in, get back up on that inhale. Exhale, roll down. If you've been doing this class, try no hands. And if you're feeling pretty good about yourself, you can do it in the proper form, knees up, tall, exhale, roll down, inhale, get back up. Ideally, your legs are quiet and calm, like they're resting on a table. You can see from my legs, it's bloody hard. So do the best you can. We got 2 more. This is called teaser prep. Just for your knowledge, a teaser that you're prepping for looks like that. Right? So that's what you're prepping for, but this is just the start. All right, rolling on down. We're going to do some shoulder bridge. All right, palms back down. Exhale, imprint, and roll on up. Feet sit bones width apart. Exhale, roll down. This is called the pelvic curl. We already did this. I'm just warming you up so you can get ready for shoulder bridge prep. Exhale, roll on up. Stay there. It doesn't have to be the highest high, right? I want you to still maintain that curl. So drop your hips if you need to a little bit. Tabletop your right leg. Inhale, tap the floor. Exhale, up. Now the goal is to keep these hips level. Try not to let this hip lower. It's got a heavy leg and no foot on the floor, so it wants to drop. Try to keep those hips level. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Good, put that foot down. If you need a rest, roll on down. I'm not taking one. Take that other leg to tabletop. Inhale, tap, exhale, up. So in the ideal world, my hips are perfectly level. If I have a platter on them, none of my little cocktails are dripping off the side. Trust me, I need a cocktail after this. Okay, maybe just coffee. It is 8 in the morning. Last one. Good, roll on down. So I called that shoulder bridge prep. It's warming you up for shoulder bridge. Exhale, roll up. We're gonna do 2 basic curls, pelvic curls, just to loosen you up again. And now we're gonna go into shoulder bridge. Exhale, roll up. Good, keep a little tilt so you're not too high. Right leg to tabletop, point to the ceiling. This one, opposite breath pattern. I exhale when I go down, inhale up. Exhale, point and down, inhale, dorsiflex up. Trying to keep my pelvis level, knowing that this may drop a little when it goes down low. That's okay, but try to keep them from tipping. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. Tabletop, lay it down. Other leg, tabletop, point to the ceiling, dorsiflex. Oh, sorry, I guess we should point and lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I'm trying to keep the tension out of my shoulders. Keep that little pelvic curl. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Good. If this is too hard, go back to one of the earlier versions. 2 more. Last one. Woo! Tabletop, roll it on down. Give it a little break. That was pretty tough. All right, rolling onto your side, side kick. All right, we're gonna do the modified version first. So just check in and make sure your shoulder feels okay with all this. Got my armpit engaged, so it means my shoulder is pushed away from my body. I don't let it collapse. Push it away. From the inside, I'm gonna lift my hips up. If you can keep that there, you can release the top leg. Hand behind your head. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. This is a modified version of the side kick. I have a bent lower leg, so I'm much more stable than usual. I'll show you the official version too. All right, rest. If you want to try the original one, both legs are out straight. Okay, I've got my shoulder blade engaged and hip up. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Sorry, hand behind the head. So my hip is just hardly off the floor here, but this leg is straight, so it's a little more wobbly, okay? 2 more. Good. Give that a little rest. Go ahead and come up, grab your shin, stretch out that side. Swap sides. Check in with your shoulder first. Make sure your shoulder feels okay with this position, right? You cannot collapse. It will hurt you more. Keep pushed out. Test to make sure your hip feels like it can lift. If you can hold this, you can go to the modified side kick. Our leg out, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. There's lots of particulars, right? From the side view, I'm trying not to let my body swagger side to side. I'm keeping all my headlights facing towards you. My chest headlights, my hip headlights. My foot is dorsey, dorsey, plantar, plantar. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. All right, let's go to the official version. Legs are both out straight. Okay, prop up, hand behind your head, and exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Woo, tippy, tippy. Try 2 more. I know I'm getting tired. Woo, put that hip down. Go ahead and stretch. You're gonna grab your shin, stretch the other side out. Woo, that was side kick. Okay, single leg kick. Laying on your tummy. Find a prayer pose with your hands. Means my hands are together and I'm sliding my elbow toward my waist with some energy. That will engage my armpit muscles. Okay, I've got my belly button pulled off the mat and it's nice and tight. Okay, so in essence, I don't sag my back. I've got everything propped up. Lift my thighs off the mat, pulse one heel toward my bottom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in for 2, breathe out for 2. Ideally, your kneecaps are off the floor right now, but your belly button is off the floor too. That means only your pelvis, pubis bone is on the floor. It's really hard to do that. So I've got my thighs on the floor, but I'm trying to squeeze my buttocks. My head is in line with my body. Belly button engaged. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. All right, let's go into child's pose from here. All right, full swan prep. Okay, so again, you're gonna check out because everybody's body's different. If your body doesn't even like this position, you're gonna be flat on the floor, just pushing up. All right, belly button is engaged. That means my belly button's pulled toward my spine. All right, if your body is fine with that, you're here already, you're pushing up farther. My belly button's pulled in nice and tight. You could tap me and you're not gonna knock the wind out of me, okay? My shoulder blades are down as if my armpits are being drawn toward my pocket. All right, this is getting ready for a swan, right? So we're going to do a little bit of a swan where I let go and then I catch myself. Totally optional. You don't have to do this. Exhale as I lay down. Inhale when I come up. Good. All right. Go ahead and go into child's pose from here. Full swan prep. Good. We're getting done. We're almost done with this. All right. We're going to go straight into a plank. They only have a plank for 10 seconds, but I love planks. So we're going to do a plank for a minute. Okay. Find your plank position. Maybe it's on the forearms. Maybe it's on the knees. Maybe you've tucked your toes under you and your knees come off. Maybe you're on your hands. Find your position and hold it. You can always add a little spice to it once you get the basic product. Go. 1 minute. So find your basic plank. I've got my shoulder blades pushed away from one another. My armpits are drawn toward my pocket. Belly button's pulled in nice and tight. Okay, now if I've got this, if I get a little tight, I can drop my knees always. Okay, if I get a little energetic, I can add a little foot release, all right? 2, 3, 4, good. Notice my whole body is trying to stay still. All I'm doing is changing one leg. Good, I might spread my legs a little bit, try a little hand release. This is all optional. You can just hold on to that plank. Don't let your body shift if you can help it. We're on to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Give it a little rest. Good. 1 plank a day, right? All right, we're going to go from here to a little downward dog. So snuggle your little toes under. All right, stick your bottom up in the air, downward dog. Find that plank again. Push into downward dog. Push with my arms. My heels drop down. I get a nice downward dog. Then I brace my shoulder blades. No collapsing, right? I never let them do this. Last one, plank. Good, I'm gonna have you hop your feet into your legs and sit down. Back support. My palms are either facing forward or out to the side, but they are never facing backwards, okay? So either forward toward my behind or out to the side. Legs are straight. All right, I'm gonna lift my hips toward the ceiling and shine my face toward the top crease of my ceiling. Inhale, tap my bottom. Exhale, back up. Inhale, tap. This is a shoulder stretch. This is a tricep workout. This is a hip flexor stretch. And a little bit of core. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. My mat is sliding. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Woo, good. Don't let your mat slip. Kind of causes problems. Butterfly your legs. All right, now that's all he's got on this Powerhouse workout, but I feel like I got a little more juice left. So I'm going to take you through my teaser prep to a teaser and get all 3 teasers out of you before you finish, all right? So if you have anything left in you, I encourage you to squeeze it all out. All right, so the very basics, and you can always stay with this the whole part of your workout if you want. I got my hands under my thighs. Okay, I'm going to get those feet up. I'm going to practice what's it like to stretch one leg out and then the other. My hands are helping me, but all I'm practicing is getting that leg straight, right? Try 2 legs. I can see my little pelvic asymmetry because one foot's farther than the other. I got a little pelvic acuity going on. All right, this is practicing the legs. Can you do it without your hands helping you? Can you squeeze those quads? Support your lower back. nice and tight, like a board. Good. All right, that's the leg portion. Let's try the arm portion, arm and back. So again, I'm gonna help my hands. My feet can be on the floor if I'm just starting out, or they can be in tabletop. See how it is for one arm to get flat, straight. We're kind of warming up to the boat position if you know any yoga poses. Gonna get into a boat and then we're gonna roll down out of that boat. All right, so I seem to be okay with that. I'm gonna see if I can do 2. Oh, it's a little harder, right? 2. And you notice I have to lift up a little bit. I'm not as far back as I'd like to because my legs haven't countered me yet. It's all about physics. All right, I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm gonna try the whole boat pose now. Okay, there's my boat. Now my feet can counter my body so I can lean back a little more. Give it a break. Find the boat again. Good. If you're not able to do it without letting go, try one hand. Right? Try one hand and just hang on with the other. There's lots of in-between stages. You don't have to do the hardest right away. All right, that's a good boat. Give yourself a little rest. We're going to learn the roll down portion of the teaser. With my feet on the floor, I'm going to practice. Arms will be up in the boat position. I'll exhale, roll down. Arms overhead. Inhale, get back up to the boat. I'm doing this arms only so you can have an idea of what the arms will look like. Inhale, get back up to the boat. This will be a boat position when you're in teaser, right? Exhale, roll down. Arms overhead. Inhale, move your arms and get back up. Do you see me swinging my arms? No. I'm not propelling myself with my arms in any way. I'm controlling because Pilates is controlology. All right, let's try the whole thing now. My legs are out into a boat position and I do that same roll down. Exhale. Inhale, get my arms back, slide along my legs and back up. Not literally. I think I got 2 more in me, then I'm gonna need a break. Feel free to hang on with one hand if you want, right? You can hang on with one hand and tabletop one leg. That's a nice in-between way to do this. I know I said 2, but I cheated and helped myself with 1. Whew. All right, a little break. All right, that was bringing you to teaser 1. Lots of in-between stages, right? You can hang on to your thighs, you can do one arm at a time. Let's do teaser 2, teaser 3, then we'll be done. All right, teaser 2. I'm in my boat position. My legs simply move down. When they come back up, I'm gonna chop. Inhale, exhale. I'm trying not to move my body, just my arms and my legs. I'm trying to keep my legs, whoa, I'm shaking. Last one. Whew. All right, moving on. We're gonna do teaser 3. We're not gonna do 2, we're gonna do 4 of them. Find your boat. Exhale, roll down. See how my legs lower with me? Inhale, get back up. Exhale, roll down. My legs lower with me. Inhale, get back up. Last one. All right. Now that's how you finish your Pilates. Have a roll down with me. Again, I'm not going to change the camera, so I'm afraid you're cut out of my face. Take a breath in, reach up, stretch, let your arms melt down. Exhale, roll down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Just nod your head a little bit down there. Let all that tension out. Breath in and roll back up. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. See you next time on Heel in Motion PT.